Good morning to you all. Today I wish to discuss 100 multiple choice question on the syllabus of physics, that is kinetic theory of gases, oscillations and waves, tailored for NEET and other competitive exams. These questions covers essential concept, formula and problem solving skill required for high performance. If you have any doubt in any question or any answer, please verify from your textbook. If you want any clarification from me, please comment in the comment box. Please like and subscribe my channel to get more and more videos on your syllabus. I have uploaded the videos for NDA, CDS exams, NDA exams, NEET exams, JEE exams, and there are more motivational videos on my channel. If you subscribe my channel, then you may get more and more videos. I will try my best to explain each and every term. In case of any doubt, you please verify from your textbook or comment in the comment box. Question number 1. The average kinetic energy of a gas molecule is directly proportional to. The average kinetic energy of a gas molecule is directly proportional to. Option A, pressure. Option B, volume. Option C, temperature. Option D, number of molecule. The correct answer is C, temperature. The average kinetic energy of a gas molecule is directly proportional to temperature. The question number 2. The ratio of specific heat gamma for a monoatomic gas is. The ratio of specific heat gamma for a monoatomic gas is. Option A 1.67, option B 1.5, option C 1.33, option D 1.2. The correct answer is A 1.67. The specific heat gamma for a monoatomic gas is 1.67. Question number 3. The root mean square velocity of a gas molecule is proportional to. The root mean square, the RMS velocity of a gas molecule is proportional to. Option A T is, option B root T, option C 1 upon T, option D T square. The correct answer is B, T under root T. The RMS velocity of a molecule is proportional to square root of T. Option B is correct. Question number 4. If the pressure of a gas is doubled while keeping temperature constant, the mean free path is. If the pressure of a gas molecule is doubled while keeping temperature constant, its mean free path is option A remains same, option B doubles, option C half, option D becomes 4 times. The correct answer is C, becomes half. Its mean free path becomes half. Option C is correct. Question number 5. Which law is derived from the postulate of kinetic theory of gases? Which law is derived from the postulate of kinetic theory of gases? Option B A, Boyle's law. Option B, Charles' law. Option D, Avogadro's law. Option D, all the above. Which law is derived from the postulate of kinetic theory of gases? All these are derived. That is Boyle's law, Charles' law and Avogadro's laws. Hence, correct option is D. All the above are correct. Question number 6. The time period of a simple pendulum L is proportional to. The time period of a simple pendulum of length L is proportional to. Option A under root L. Option B 1 upon under root L. Option C L square. Option D L. Option D is equal to L. The correct answer is T is directly proportional to square root of length. That is A option is correct. Question number 7. The restoring force in a simple harmonic motion is proportional to. The restoring force in a simple harmonic motion is proportional to. Option A displacement, option B square of the displacement, option C velocity, option D acceleration. The correct answer is A, displacement. The restoring force in a simple harmonic motion is proportional to displacement. Option A is correct. Question number 8. The maximum acceleration in SHM occurs at option A mean position, option B equilibrium position, option C extreme position, option D any position. The correct answer is C, that is mean position. The maximum acceleration in SHM occurs at mean position, that is option A is at extreme position, sorry. The maximum acceleration in simple harmonic motion occurs at extreme position, that is C is correct. So maximum acceleration is at extreme position, hence option C is correct. Question number 9. The total energy of a body executing SHM is the total energy of a body executing simple harmonic motion is option A always 0, option B always conserved, option C maximum at mean position, option D minimum at extreme position. The correct answer is B. The total energy of a body executing SHM is always conserved. Option B is correct. Question number 10. A pendulum clock will run faster at option A higher altitude, option B lower altitude, option C equator, option D poles. A pendulum clock will run faster at poles. Option D is correct. Question number 11. The velocity of a wave in a string is given by V is equal to under root T by mu. V is equal to under root T by nu, where T represent the velocity of a wave in a string is given by V is equal to under root T upon mu, where T represents is equal to time period. Option B tension in the string, option C temperature, option D thickness of the string. The correct answer is B, tension in the string. Question number 12. In a longitudinal wave, the particle of the medium is option A oscillates perpendicular to wave direction, option B oscillate parallel to wave direction, option C move randomly, option D remains stationary. The correct answer is B, oscillate parallel to wave direction. In a longitudinal wave, the particle of the medium oscillates parallel to wave direction. Question number 13. The principle of superposition applies to option A stationary waves, option B electromagnetic waves, option C sound waves, option D all the above. The principle of superposition applies to all stationary waves, electromagnetic waves and sound wave. Hence option D is correct. Question number 14. The frequency of the wave is 50 Hz, its wavelength is 6 meter. The velocity of EM wave is, the frequency of the wave is 50 Hz and the wavelength is 6 meter. The velocity of the wave is option A 300 meter per second. V is equal to nu lambda. So option A is correct, 300 meter per second. Question number 15. The phenomena of Doppler effect is applicable for option A light wave, option B sound wave, option C both light and sound wave, option D mechanical waves only. The correct answer is C, both light and sound wave. The phenomena of Doppler effect is applicable for both light and sound waves. Question number 16. The pressure exerted by an ideal gas is due to option A attraction between molecule, option B collision of molecule with container wall, option C gravitational force, option D internal energy of gas. The correct answer is B, collision of molecule with container wall. The collision of molecules with container wall. Question number 17. The degree of freedom for a diatomic gas molecule is option A 3, option B 5, option C 6, option D 7. The correct answer is B 5. The degree of freedom for a diatomic molecule is 5. Question number 18. The mean kinetic energy of a gas molecule at temperature T is the mean kinetic energy of a gas molecule at temperature T is option A 1 by 2 kBt, option B 3 by 2 kBt, option C 2 kBt, option D kBt. The correct answer is 3 by 2 kBt. The option B is correct. Question number 19. If the two gases have same temperature, their molecule have. If the two gases have same temperature, their molecules have option A same speed, option B same momentum, option C same kinetic energy, option D different kinetic energy. The correct answer is C same kinetic energy. Question number 20. The most probable speed of a gas molecule is given by. The most probable speed of a gas molecule is given by option A Vp is equal to under root 2 kBt upon m, option B Vp is equal to under root kBt upon m, option C Vp is equal to under root 3 kBt upon m, option D Vp is equal to under root t upon m. The correct answer is A. Vp is equal to under root 2 kBt upon m. The correct answer will be A. Question number 21. The van der Waal equation is written by. The van der Waal equation is written by option A P plus A upon V square into V minus B is equal to RT, B PV is equal to RT, C P V minus B is equal to RT, option D P plus A upon V into V is equal to RT. The correct answer is A. P plus A upon V square into V minus B is equal to RT. Question number 22. For an ideal gas undergoing an isothermal process, the internal energy is. For an ideal gas undergoing an isothermal process, the internal energy is option A increases, option B decreases, option C remain constant, option D depends on volume. The correct answer is C remains constant. For an ideal gas undergoing isothermal process, the internal energy remains constant. Question number 23. The ratio of average kinetic energy per molecule of two gas A and B is 2:1. The ratio of their absolute temperature is. The ratio of average kinetic energy per molecule of two gases A and B is 2:1. The ratio of their absolute temperature is option A 1:2, option B 2:1, option C 4:1, option D 1:1. The correct answer will be the ratio of average kinetic energy per molecule of two gases is 2:1. The ratio of their absolute temperature is again 2:1. Option B is correct. The question number 24. The number of collision per unit time per unit area on the wall of the container depends upon. The number of collision per unit time per unit area on the wall of container depends upon option A volume only, option B pressure only, option C both pressure and temperature, option D number of molecule. The correct answer will be C, that is both pressure and volume, pressure and temperature. So C option is correct. The number of collision per unit time per unit area on the wall of container depends upon both pressure and temperature. Option C is correct. Question number 25. If the RMS velocity of a gas molecule is doubled, the temperature becomes. If the RMS velocity of a gas molecule is doubled, the temperature becomes option A doubled, option C quadrupled, option C half, option D 1/4. The correct answer is B quadrupled. If RMS velocity of gas molecule is doubled, the temperature becomes quadrupled. Question number 26. The phase difference between displacement and velocity in SHM is. The phase difference between displacement and velocity in SHM is option A 0, option B 90, option C 180, option D 270. The correct answer is B 90. The phase difference between displacement and velocity in SHM is 90. Option B is correct. Question number 27. The frequency of a simple pendulum depends upon. The frequency of a simple pendulum depends upon option A length of pendulum, option B mass of bob, Option C, amplitude of oscillation. Option D, mass and amplitude. The correct answer is A, length of the pendulum. The frequency of a simple pendulum depends upon the length of pendulum. Question number 28. If the length of a simple pendulum is reduced to 1/4, the time period will become. If the length of a simple pendulum is reduced to 1/4, the time period becomes option A doubled, option B halved, option C 1/4, option D unchanged. The correct answer is B, halved. If the length of simple pendulum is reduced to 1/4, the time period will become half. Question number 29. In a damped oscillator, the amplitude is option A increase exponentially, option B remains constant, option C decrease exponentially, option D oscillates irregularly. The correct answer is C, decreases exponentially. In a damped oscillator, the amplitude decreases exponentially. Question number 30. In a forced oscillator, the resonance occurs when option A damping force is 0, option B driving frequency equals to natural frequency, option C amplitude is maximum, option D restoring force equal to damping force. The correct answer is B, driving frequency equals to natural frequency. In a forced oscillation, the resonance occurs when driving frequency equals to natural frequency. Option B is correct. Question number 31. The speed of sound in air increases with option A increase in temperature, option B decrease in density, option C increase in temperature, option D increase in humidity. The correct answer is C, increase in temperature. The speed of sound in air increases with increase in temperature. The option C is correct. Question number 32. In a stationary wave, the nodes are the point where option A displacement is maximum, option B displacement is 0, option C pressure is maximum, option D both displacement and pressure are maximum. The correct answer will be B, displacement is 0. In stationary wave, nodes are the point where displacement is 0. Question number 33. The wavelength of a wave is the distance between option A 2 nodes, option B 2 antinodes, option C a node and antinode, option D 2 consecutive crests. The correct answer is D, 2 consecutive crests. The wavelength of a distance is the distance between 2 consecutive crests. Question number 34. The intensity of a sound wave is proportional to option A amplitude, option B square of amplitude, option C wavelength, option D frequency. The correct answer is square of the amplitude. The intensity of a sound wave is proportional to square of the amplitude. Option B is correct. Question number 35. The speed of sound is maximum in option A solid, option B liquid, option C gases, option D vacuum. The correct answer is A, solid. The speed of sound is maximum in solids. Question number 36. The reflection of sound wave from the wall produce option A echo, option B resonance, option C diffraction, option D refraction. The correct answer is A, echo. The reflection of a sound wave from a wall produce echo. Question number 37. The beats are produced due to option A interference of the two waves of slightly different frequency, option B reflection of sound waves, option C refraction of the sound wave, option D standing waves. The correct answer is A. Beats are produced due to interference of the two waves of slightly different frequency. Beats are produced due to interference of two waves of slightly different frequencies. Option A is correct. Question number 38. In a pipe open at both ends, the fundamental frequency is given by In a pipe open at both ends, the fundamental frequency is given by option A nu upon 4L, option B nu upon 2L, option C nu upon L, option D 2 nu upon L. The correct answer is B, mu upon 2L. In a open pipe at both ends, the fundamental frequency is given by nu upon 2L. Question number 39. The velocity of light is maximum in option A water, option B glass, option C air, option D vacuum. The correct answer is D vacuum. The velocity of light is maximum in vacuum. Question number 40. The Doppler effect is not observed when option A source is stationary, option B observer is stationary, option C both move in the same direction with same speed, option D none of these. The correct answer is C, both move in the same direction with the same speed. The Doppler effect is not observed when both move in the same direction with the same speed. Question number 41. The molar specific heat at constant pressure for an ideal monoatomic gas is the molar specific heat at constant pressure for an ideal monoatomic gas is option A 3 by 2R, option B 5 by 2R, option C 7 by 2R, option D R. The correct answer is B, 5 by 2R. The molar specific at constant pressure for an ideal monoatomic gas is 5 by 2R. Question number 42. For a gas at constant pressure, which of the following is true? For a gas at constant pressure, which of the following is true? Option A PV is constant, option B V by T is constant, option C P by T is constant, option D P by V is constant. The correct answer is A, PV is equal to constant. Question number 43. The ratio of most probable speed, mean speed and RMS speed is the ratio of most probable speed, mean speed and RMS speed is 1 is to ratio root 2 is to ratio root 3, B root 2 ratio 1 ratio root 3, C root 3 ratio root 2 ratio 1, D ratio 1 ratio root 3 ratio root 2. The correct answer is A, 1 ratio root 2 ratio root 3. The ratio of the most probable speed, mean speed and RMS speed is 1 ratio root 2 ratio root 3. The question number 44. The kinetic energy of 1 mole of gas at 300 Kelvin is the kinetic energy of 1 mole of gas at 300 Kelvin is approximately option A 3.7 into 10 raised power minus 21 joule, option B 3700 joule, option C 4500 joule, option C D 6000 joule. The correct answer is C 4500 joule. The option C is the correct answer. Question number 45. When temperature increases, the collision frequency of molecule option A increases, option B decreases, option C remains constant, option D depends on pressure. The correct answer is A, increases. When temperature increases, the collision frequency of molecule increases. Option A is correct. Question number 46. The real gas deviate from ideal gas behavior because option A molecule occupy no volume, option B intermolecular force exists, option C molecule collides elastically, option D both A and B. The correct answer is B, intermolecular force exists. The real gas deviate from ideal gas behavior because intermolecular force exists. Question number 47. The value of Boltzmann constant is approximately option A 1.38 into 10 raised power minus 23 joule per Kelvin, B 6.63 into 10 raised power minus 34 joule per Kelvin, option C 8.31 joule per molecule per Kelvin, option D 3 into 10 raised power 8 meter per second. The correct answer is A, 1.38 into 10 raised power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Question number 48. At high pressure, the compressibility factor of the gas is, at high pressure, the compressibility factor of a gas is option A equal to 1, option B is less than 1, option C is greater than 1, option D can be less or greater than 1. The correct answer is C, is greater than 1. At high pressure, the compressibility factor of a gas is greater than 1. The option C is correct. Question number 49. If the temperature of a gas is double, its RMS speed will become, if the temperature of a gas is double, its RMS speed will become option A half, option B double, option C root 2 times, option D 4 times. The correct answer will be C, root 2 times. If the temperature of gas is double, its RMS speed will become root 2 times. Question number 50. The collision frequency is in a gas is directly proportional to, the collision frequency in a gas is directly proportional to option A temperature, option B number density, option C both A and B, option D square root of temperature. The correct answer is C, both A and B, that is temperature and number density. The collision frequency in a gas is directly proportional to temperature and number density. Hence option B, C is correct, that is both A and B are correct. Question number 51. The natural frequency of a spring mass system is proportional to, the natural frequency of a spring mass system is proportional to option A under root K by M, option B under root M by K, option C under K by M, option D M by K. The correct answer is A, under root K by M. The natural frequency of a spring mass system is proportional to under root K by M. Option A is correct. Question number 52. A particle in SHM has maximum potential energy at, a particle in SHM has maximum potential energy at option A mean position, option B extreme position, option C anywhere between mean and extreme position, D all position. The correct answer is B, at extreme position. The particle in SHM has maximum potential energy at extreme position. Question number 53. In SHM, the time period is independent of, in SHM, the time period is independent of option A mass of the system, option B length of the pendulum, option C gravitational acceleration, option D spring constant. The correct answer is A, mass of the system. In SHM, the time period is independent of mass of the system. Option A is correct. Question number 54. If damping increases the amplitude of oscillation, if damping increases the amplitude of oscillation, option A increases, option B decreases, option C remains constant, option D becomes zero instantly. The correct answer will be B, decreases. If damping increases, the amplitude of oscillation decreases. The correct option is B. The question number 55 is the Q factor of an oscillator measure. The Q factor of an oscillator measure. Option A energy loss per cycle. Option B resonance frequency. Option C quality of damping. Option D damping constant. The correct answer is C, quality of damping. The Q factor of an oscillator measures quality of damping. Option C is correct. Question number 56. Which of the following is an example of forced oscillation? Which of the following is an example of forced oscillation? Option A swinging pendulum. Option B resonance in a tuning fork. Option C motion of a car on a rough road. Option D vibrating diaphragm in a speaker. The correct answer is D, vibrating diaphragm in a speaker. Which of the following is an example of forced oscillation? The D is the correct example, that is vibrating diaphragm in a speaker. Question number 57. For a pendulum clock, if the temperature increases, the clock, for a pendulum clock, if temperature increases, the clock, option A runs fast, option B runs slow, option C stops, Option D, no effect. The correct answer is B, run slow. For a pendulum clock, if the temperature increases, the clock will run slow. Option B is correct. Question number 58. The displacement equation in SHM is given by x is equal to A cos omega t plus phi, where phi represent the displacement equation of SHM is given by x is equal to A cos omega t plus phi, where phi represent option A angular frequency, option B phase constant, option C amplitude, option D time period. The correct answer is B, phase constant. For a displacement equation, x is equal to A cos omega t plus phi, where phi represent phase constant. Question number 59. A system undergo resonance when option A omega d is equal to omega naught, option B omega d is more than omega naught, option C omega d is less than omega naught, or D omega d is constant. The correct answer is a system undergo resonance when omega d is equal to omega naught. Option A is correct. Question number 60. The energy of a particle in SHM is proportional to option A, option B A square, option C A cube, option D A4. The correct answer is B, A square. The energy of a particle in SHM is proportional to amplitude square. Hence option B is correct. Question number 61. When two waves superimpose, the resultant amplitude depends on option A their velocity, option B their frequencies, option C their phase difference, option D all the above. The correct answer is C, their phase difference. When two waves superimpose, the resultant amplitude depends upon their phase difference. Option C is correct. Question number 62. The fundamental frequency of a closed organ pipe is option A nu upon 4L, option B nu upon 2L, option C nu upon L, option D 2 nu upon L. The correct answer is A, nu upon 4L. The fundamental frequency of a closed organ pipe is nu upon 4L. Option A is correct. Question number 63. The sound waves cannot travel in option A solid, option B liquid, option C gas, option D vacuum. The correct answer is D, vacuum. The sound waves cannot travel in vacuum. Question number 64. The speed of a transverse wave in a stretch string is independent of option A length of string, option B tension of string, option C mass per unit length, option D both B and C. The correct answer is A, length of the string. The speed of a transverse wave in a stretch string is independent of the length of the string. The question number 65. If the amplitude of a wave doubles, its intensity becomes option A half, option B doubles, option C 4 times, option D 8 times. The correct answer is C, 4 times. If the amplitude of a wave doubles, its intensity becomes 4 times. Question number 66. Which of the following changes during refraction of a wave? Option A wavelength, option B frequency, option C amplitude, option D both A and C. The correct answer is D, both A and C, that is wavelength and amplitude. Which of the following changes during refraction of the wave? Wavelength and amplitude will change, hence option D is correct. Question number 67. The phenomena of diffraction is more pronounced when option A wavelength is much smaller than the obstacle, option B wavelength is compared to the obstacle size, option C wavelength is much larger than the obstacle size, Option D, obstacle is absent. The correct answer is B, when wavelength is comparable to the obstacle size. The phenomena of diffraction is more pronounced when wavelength is compared to the obstacle size. Question number 68. The polarization of the wave can occur only when. The polarization of the wave can occur only in option A, longitudinal wave, option B, transverse wave, option C, both transverse and longitudinal wave, option D, standing waves. The correct answer is B, transverse wave. Polarization of the wave occurs only in transverse wave. Question number 69. The Doppler effect is applicable for. The Doppler effect is applicable for option A, sound waves, option B, light waves, option C, both sound and light waves, option D, mechanical waves only. The correct answer is C, both sound and light waves. The Doppler effect is applicable in both sound and light waves. Option C is correct. Question number 70. The relation between frequency, wavelength and velocity is. The relation between frequency, wavelength and velocity is option A, nu is equal to f plus lambda, option B, v is equal to f plus lambda, option B, v is equal to f lambda, option C, v is equal to f upon lambda, option D, v is equal to lambda upon f. The correct answer is equal to v is equal to f lambda. The correct answer is B, v is equal to f lambda. Question number 71. At a given temperature, the pressure of an ideal gas is proportional to. At a given temperature, the pressure of an ideal gas is proportional to option A, volume, option B, number of molecule, option C, velocity of molecule, option C, mean free path. The correct answer is B, number of the molecule. At a given temperature, the pressure of an ideal gas is directly proportional to number of the molecule. Option B is correct. Question number 72. The root mean square velocity of a gas molecule is proportional to. The root mean square velocity of a gas molecule is proportional to option A, root 2, root t, option B, root p, option C, t square, option D, p upon t. The correct answer is A, root mean square velocity of a gas molecule is proportional to square root of temperature T. Hence option A is correct. Question number 73. For an ideal gas, compressibility factor Z is equal to. For an ideal gas, the compressibility factor Z is equal to option A 1, option B greater than 1, option C less than 1, option D 0. The correct answer is A 1. For an ideal gas, the compressibility factor Z is equal to 1. Question number 74. The ratio of specific heat gamma is equal to Cp upon Cv for a monoatomic gases. The ratio of specific heat gamma is equal to Cp upon Cv for a monoatomic gases. Option A 3 by 2, option B 5 by 3, option C 4 by 3, option D 7 by 5. The correct answer is B 5 by 3. The ratio of specific heat gamma Cp upon Cv for a monoatomic gas is 5 by 3. Option B is correct. Question number 75. The kinetic energy per molecule of an ideal gas is proportional to. The kinetic energy per molecule of an ideal gas is proportional to option A pressure, option B volume, option C temperature, option D none of these. The correct answer is C temperature. The kinetic energy per molecule of an ideal gas is proportional to temperature. Option C is correct. Question number 76. When the number of molecule in a gas increases, the mean free path. When the number of molecule in a gas increases, the mean free path option A increases, option B decreases, option C remain constant, option D 0. The correct answer is B decreases. When the number of molecule in a gas increases, the mean free path decreases. The question number 77. The internal energy of an ideal gas depends upon. The internal energy of an ideal gas depends upon option A volume only, option B pressure only, option C temperature only, Option D, both pressure and volume. The correct answer is C, temperature only. The internal energy of an ideal gas depends upon temperature only. Question number 78. The mean free path is inversely proportional to. The mean free path is inversely proportional to. Option A, diameter of molecule. Option B, square of the diameter of molecule. Option C, number of collision. Option D, volume of gas. The correct answer is square of the diameter of molecule. The mean free path is inversely proportional to square of the diameter of molecule. The question number 79. The law of equipartition of energy state that option A, each degree of freedom contributes 1 by 2 kBT to energy. B, total energy is proportional to number of particles. The C, molecule in a gas moves randomly. Option C, D, energy is distributed equally among molecules. The correct answer is A, each degree of freedom contribute 1 by 2 kBT of energy. The law of equipartition of energy state that each degree of freedom contribute 1 by 2 kBT to energy. Question number 80. The ratio of translational to rotational kinetic energy for a diatomic molecule is. The ratio of translational to rotational kinetic energy for a diatomic gas is. Option A, 1:1. Option B, 2:3. Option C, 3:2. Option D, 2:1. The correct answer is D, 2:1. The ratio of translational to rotational kinetic energy for a diatomic gas is D. The option D is correct, that is 2:1. Question number 81. The acceleration of a particle in SHM is maximum at. The acceleration of a particle in SHM is maximum at. Option A, mean position. Option B, extreme position. Option C, midway between mean and extreme position. Option D, none of these. The correct answer is B, at extreme position. The acceleration of a particle in SHM is maximum at extreme position. Question number 82. If the period of a pendulum is doubled, its length is. If the period of a pendulum is doubled, its length is. Option A, doubled. Option B, half. Option B, C, quadrupled. Option D, quartered. The correct answer is C, quadrupled. If the period of a pendulum is doubled, its length will be quadrupled. The correct answer is C. Question number 83. Which of the following quantity remains constant in SHM? Which of the following quantity remains constant in SHM? Option A, kinetic energy. Option B, potential energy. Option C, total energy. Option D, both A and B. The correct answer is C, total energy. In SHM, the total energy remains constant. Question number 84. The displacement of a particle in SHM is proportional to. The displacement of a particle in SHM is proportional to. Option A, time. Option B, square of time. Option C, sine or cosine of time. Option D, exponential of time. The correct answer is sine or cosine of time. The displacement of a particle in SHM is proportional to sine or cosine of time. Question number 85. A pendulum has a period of 2 seconds. A pendulum has a period of 2 seconds. The length of pendulum on the moon will be. A pendulum has a period of 2 seconds. The length of the pendulum on the moon will be. Option A, greater than on Earth. Option B, less than on Earth. Option C, equal to that of Earth. Option D, cannot be determined. The correct answer is A, greater than the Earth. A pendulum has period of 2 seconds. The length on the pendulum on the moon will be greater than on the Earth. Question number 86. The phase difference between acceleration and velocity. The phase difference between acceleration and velocity in SHM is. Option A, 0. Option B, 90. Option C, 180. Option D, 270. The correct answer is 180. The phase difference between acceleration and velocity in SHM is 180 degree. That is C is correct. Question number 87. If damping increases in damped oscillator, the resonant frequency is, if damping increases in the damped oscillator, the resonant frequency, option A increases, option B decreases, option C remains constant, option D becomes 0. The correct answer is B, decreases. If damping increases in damped oscillator, the resonant frequency decreases. Question number 88. The amplitude of oscillation is halved every 5 seconds. The damping is, the amplitude of oscillation is halved every 5 seconds. The damping is, option A strong, option B weak, option C critical, option D overdamped. The correct answer is B, weak. The amplitude of oscillation is halved every 5 seconds. The damping is weak. Option B is correct. Question number 89. The torsional pendulum performs, option A linear oscillation, option B rotational oscillation, option C damped oscillation, option D forced oscillation. The correct answer is B, rotational oscillation. A torsional pendulum performs rotational oscillation. Option B is correct. Question number 90. In a system with SHM, the restoring force is proportional to, in a system with simple harmonic motion, the restoring force is proportional to, option A displacement, option B velocity, option C acceleration, option D time. The correct answer is A, displacement. In a system with SHM, the restoring force is proportional to displacement. Question number 91. If the frequency of a wave increases, its wavelength, option A increases, option B decreases, option C remains same, option D becomes 0. The correct answer is B, decreases. If the frequency of wave increases, its wavelength decreases. Option B is correct. Question number 92. The velocity of sound in air is independent of, the velocity of sound in air is independent of, option A temperature, option B pressure, option C humidity, option D altitude. The correct answer is B, pressure. The velocity of sound in air is independent of pressure. Question number 93. The principle of superposition is applicable to, the principle of superposition is applicable to, option A light waves only, option B sound waves only, option C mechanical waves only, option D all type of the waves. The correct answer is D, all type of the waves. The principle of superposition is applicable to light wave, sound waves and mechanical waves. Hence option D is correct. All are correct. Question number 94. The energy of a wave is proportional to, the energy of a wave is proportional to, option A frequency, option B amplitude, option C square of the amplitude, option D wavelength. The correct answer is C, that is square of the amplitude. The energy of a wave is proportional to square of the amplitude. Question number 95. The sound travels faster in, option A air, option B water, option C steel, option D vacuum. The correct answer is C, steel. The sound wave travels faster in steel. Question number 96. In a stationary wave, the point with maximum amplitude are called, in a stationary wave, the points with maximum amplitude are called, option A nodes, option B antinodes, option C crest, option D trough. The correct answer is B, antinodes. In a stationary waves, the point with maximum amplitude are called antinodes. The question option B is correct. Question number 97. Reverberation in a hall is due to, the reverberation in a hall is due to, option A reflection of sound, option B refraction of sound, option C diffraction of sound, option D interference of sound. The correct answer is A, reflection of sound. The reverberation in a hall is due to reflection of the sound. Question number 98. The loudness of sound depends on, the loudness of a sound depends on, option A frequency, option B amplitude, option C wavelength, Option D, velocity. The correct answer is B, amplitude. The loudness of a sound depends on amplitude only. Question number 99. The distance between two successive notes in a stationary wave is the distance between two successive notes in a stationary wave is option A, lambda by 2, option B, lambda, option C, 2 lambda, option D, lambda by 4. The correct answer will be A. The distance between two successive nodes in a stationary wave is lambda by 2. So question number 100. If the velocity of a wave is 340 meter per second, its frequency is 170 hertz. The wavelength is, if the velocity of a wave is 340 meter per second and frequency is 170 hertz, the wavelength is option A, 2 meter, option B, 0.5 meter, option C, 3 meter, option D, 1.5 meter. V is equal to nu lambda, then lambda is equal to V upon nu. 340 divided by 170 is equal to 2 meter. Option A is the correct answer. This makes a total of 100 MCQ on this topic. In case of any doubt in any question or answer, please verify from textbook. If you have any doubt in any question or any answer, please verify from your textbook. I have discussed 100 MCQ on this topic, the kinetic theory of gases, oscillation and waves. If you have any doubt, please verify from your textbook. Please go through this video. If you like this, please subscribe my channel. These are important questions for the NEET examination. In case any doubt, please comment in the comment box so that we may know what are the problems. You may go through this video again and again to know the questions, how to answer these questions. You may also solve other questions based upon these questions. These questions are important for NEET, JEE, NDA, CDS and other competitive exams. Please forward these videos to your friends. Those are preparing for the NEET, JEE and other competitive exams. These may be helpful to you. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.